He is back for more. Author and podcaster Randall Kenneth Jones is joining us right here in the studio.
Talking about season 2 of JONES.SHOW. Some pretty big names on that show as well, Randy.
To put it mildly. Yeah.
Kicks off today.
Kicks off today, and I'm now, what is it, Morning Morons Live.
That's what I was saying.
And I'm on Snake Day. I was really thrilled to see, but I touched the snake.
You're the fourth snake on the show.
You were more brave.
I'm the fourth snake on the show today.
That's not nice.
But
you know we love it.
So tell us about the second season that kicks off today.
You know, the fact that there's so many podcasts that I've been able to host this in Southwest Florida.
Yeah.
So many of the guests visit here or live here full-time or part-time, or people refer me to people that are pop culture. I tend to be a little bit more pop culture related, but I want to talk to people who do different things.
Right.
And the most important thing to me is to not just find out what people do, but find out why they do it. And if everybody can if they can learn anything from what I'm doing, if you're looking for the best in people first, that's a real positive way to start a relationship. If you look for why people do what they do, that's where we find peace.
Interesting.
That's where we find collaboration.
Sure.
That's where we find understanding. It's the why, it's what's underneath that really is the story. And I'm not afraid to ask somebody in the podcast, why? And, you know, to try to dig into that, to find out what that is. But I'm so proud to be doing that down here.
It's great. We actually have some names here on our screen. Tell us about who folks can listen to once they get some access to JONES.SHOW.
All of season 1 is up there right now.
Sure.
So if they go to www.jones.show and go to the season 1 archive button, everybody's up there. Aaron Brockovich is up there. One of my favorites, Lisa Guerrero from Inside Edition, has had huge listenership from young women and young girls. For season 2 starting today, I launched with a gentleman named Sal Buscema, who I know personally, who has been he's a comic book illustrator, artist, god for 51 years.
That's like
83 years old.
People have probably seen his work.
With Marvel,
right? He's literally with Marvel, a little bit with DC, but with Marvel, every single Marvel character. He has illustrated every single one.
Remarkable.
That's incredible.
I can't draw. I have no artistic talent. So to be able to sit down and have this discussion with him, Dr. Judy Ho, who is on a new co-host on The Doctors, which is on after the show. She's coming up. She was season 1. She's coming back for season 2. Pat Benatar.
Sure.
Oh, she's fabulous.
My Pat.
Your friend.
My Pat, my friend. She's coming up. Laura Benanti, actually, Broadway actress. The Dave Sanderson, the last passenger to get off of the Miracle on the Hudson plane.
Wow.
Wrote a book. When you are talking to someone who has had that kind of life-changing experience, who in the final moments says, I saw my life's purpose not knowing if I would live to pursue it.
Wow.
And he has lived to pursue it.
What perspective. My gosh. That's incredible.
I keep saying, I'm not doing anything everybody can do it.
Yeah.
How do you book these guests? I mean, these names are incredible.
Be nice.
Well, I'm out.
Be thoughtful. No snakes.
No snakes, okay.
Be patient. And it does help that because I started the interviews in 2012 for a newspaper column that became my book, Show Me.
Yeah.
I have 150 under my belt now.
People can still get access to your book as well.
Right. Show Me is actually, and everything is RandallKennethJones.com actually has everything, including access to the book. But I've always been looking for the best in people, and I've always just wanted to learn. But sitting down and talk, I don't own talking. I don't have a trademark on listening. I'm not the only one that can ask why.
Yeah.
And if I can encourage people to sit down and have a conversation with somebody who does something they don't know anything about, I don't have to know anything about what you do to talk to you on the show. In some ways, I think that's more interesting.
You're learning then along with your listener or
You
viewer.
don't have any choice but to learn. And I'm actually really proud. 3 of my people have been 80 plus so far.
Oh, wow.
And I'm really proud of that because to me, there is no expiration date on creativity and there's no expiration date on value. I love where we live because of that.
Sure.
And I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of that.
Last time you were on our 9 a.m. newscast, you were talking about a seminar that you were hosting to kind of help people get out of their shell.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about how that went. Do you plan on having any other seminars?
I love them. We would love to do it. It ultimately became a weekend seminar. And it's not really public speaking, because that sounds like a high school speech class. And it's not really, we call it thinking on your feet, which is a lot of improv, which scares people. What I call it is really, owning your audience. And it became a weekend seminar that we did with a small group of 8 people. I did it for a very specific organization. And yeah, I'm available for any individual organization to bring me in. I will have them publicly, but also I can work with specific organizations to work on the communication skills of their people. And I love it. It's so fun.
You're doing such
Well, that's
great
because
work.
you're fun,
Yeah, that's right.
Randy.
You are, Randy. You're so
That's why we
much
keep
fun.
having you back.
I'm here on Snake Day.
There you go. We
right.
so appreciate you being here. And again, all of this information not only will be on our Facebook page, but also on our website, which is abc-7.com. Randy, always a pleasure. So great to see you.
A pleasure. Thank you so much.
All right, our time now is 9:53. We'll be right back.
Always good to see you, Randy.
And I never know when I'm like, you all are like, he's just talking.
That's right.
I'm like, actually, I talk more. Usually you all talk more. And I was like, oh, they're